Oh, what?
How good is this on 1 out of 10?
They're all sold, so they're amazing.
And it is
Give it a 12 out of 10.
a Tiger 800 Sports. So we'll do the obligatory walk round, because this man knows his bikes inside out.
Oh, don't give me that kind of. I
And
know
I'm
many things inside out, but bikes may not be for the top of that
I've
list.
told him he's going to be quizzed on the next one. He's going to be asked questions. We're going to make him earn the money.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So this is a Tiger 800. So what has this proceeded now?
Well, nothing, so to speak. So it's a brand new model, brand new engine, brand new bike. Now obviously you've got the Gen 2 800s, but then they never made them into the Gen 3s. You had the 900s and the 1200s. So you're missing a generation in this. But essentially it's a brand new bike.
Right.
Can't really compare it to the old Gen 2 800s because it's not really a tourer.
Right.
It's really more of a street naked sort of performing
Adventure
bike
sort of.
with a bit of a fairing.
It's very much adventure looking, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Looks like you sit in it, you don't sit on it. So this is a triple as well.
Yep.
What's the brake horsepower on it?
Testing me now. I know it's more than the 9, so I want to say 112.
So that's not bad, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a full tin of beans in there.
So that's should we start her up and see what she sounds like?
Let's do it.
We'll go through the dash. The dash is a bit funky, isn't it?
Yeah, same as the Trident and the Tiger 660s. They're trying to sort of streamline this these clocks and instruments to most of the models now, just because they're very reliable.
Yeah.
Obviously, with the classic stuff, people prefer the twin set, which we mentioned before.
Yeah.
But for me, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and this does everything you need to.
That's yeah.
Let's fire up.
Let's have a listen to her. It isn't a bad sounding Triumph, is it? There isn't. Yeah, if you like it, the function buttons are quite easy as well, dead straightforward. Adjustable levers. We'll do a walk round and we'll have a good look at it. It's not adjustable screen. And I do quite like the pegs are low. And has this got adjustable front and rear suspension, or just front? Just rear? Just rear.
You've got the front here,
Yeah.
just like before.
And you've got it there. So, and what's the running cost for this? What's the on the road cost for the bike?
Depending on your colour, you're looking at 10,995 on the road.
That's good.
Very good, yeah.
Right, so the only thing left to do, as usual. Thank you very much. Cheers, Jordan. As I say, it's heavy to lift up, but to move about feels really light. So I've got quite a steep ramp here. Dead easy to move down, 214 kilograms. So we're going to head off to first J&S. Let's just start her up. So you've got to wait for that to prime to start up. That's why. Oh, there she is. So we'll see you when we get around the corner. Maybe it was full. Didn't look like it on the £2.66. That's get all these Phasmo gadgets going. Turn it on at the side there. Go on. Press that button once. And there we go. Let's see what sort of footage that gives. We'll turn it off a bit further on. What we'll do now, we're heading to J&S, so I'm going to get a bit of breakfast when I get there. And then I'll be out again down the lanes, and I'll be down some nice lanes going even up to Northwich. Now which way I go. I've made my mind up. Always got to make your mind up. I think we'll go. It's only fair to take this bike down the lanes. I love the brakes on it. The brakes are absolutely amazing. Oh, look at this, what have we got here? Always have a fancy car, don't we? Lamborghini. Oh dear. Now you know why I like DCT. Right, what a day. what a day a bike makes. And now you can see it more at night, at day, sorry, rather than at night. So here we go. That is your cruise control. It's just one button. And I presume you just press it once again to take it off, or just rev it. Yeah. Now, on ones I've watched the comments, a lot of people don't like the dash on it, and it is one of them, isn't it? It just needs to be. I think it looks a bit plasticky. I think Triumph just need to make a bit of more of an effort to make it a bit more premium. I'm 5'10" with a 29 and a half inch leg. I'm on my tiptoes on both sides now. The one thing I did notice on this bike last night when I took it out, how good it was in the corners. Back brake is amazing on it. You can really just float it over. And that quick shifter, touch on the back brake now, down to fourth, not even touching the brakes, back brake a touch now, off the brakes completely, just bending the bike in. The quick shifter is absolutely sublime. It's definitely on par with Honda's. I mean, like I say, that Honda E-clutch, it was just amazing on that. I sometimes now regret getting rid of my CB650R, but I just got cramp on it. You're not going to get cramp on this bike. I don't know what gadgets are in work on the bends on this, but it just really does go round them. And I think you could quite easily commute on this bike. It feels like we're in 6 now. It feels like it needs another gear. It's revvy, which I suppose is all triples, isn't it? Not even touching the front brake on the back. I would honestly, I know loads of people ride differently, but I could imagine you have loads of fun. The only thing you find about it, it feels quite a high bike. You feel as though you sat right up. You feel like you sat on a GS. It's that sort of seating, really comfortable. Again there, using the quick shifter, not using the clutch at all. The seat on it is hard, but it's comfortable. And like I say, with all seats, when they're brand new, they're going to take time to wear in anyway. They're going to get softer the more you sit your butt on it. So, you know, don't go wasting money changing seats straight away, because you really don't need to. Do a couple of 1,000 miles in it and then make your mind up. 6 gear, it's got massive pull on it. There we go. But it's just like it needs another gear. What's my Picasso like today, people? Gorgeous. There are great mirrors to sit out of as well. And this is like now. Cruise control on, absolutely fabulous. Really comfy. You could munch miles on this without any problem at all. Touch of the brake and it's off. And I'm not being funny, that was one finger. I used one finger on that front brake and you could see it jolt down. Brakes are sharp on this. Yeah, I wish my NC had these brakes. Move that, if you look on a clock on the throttle there, I've moved it about from 12 o'clock to 5 past. It certainly picks up when your revs get up over 4,000 on this. The screen up. Do you know something? Not really. Doesn't really, to me, make much difference. You've got a bit more wind noise around your chest than that when it's down. But I don't know whether the actual venting off this pushes wind up to you on the insides here and underneath here, because a lot of people don't realise you're getting a lot of wind underneath your forks that's coming up on all bikes. I've seen someone who actually put rubber around it and it made a massive difference. Which way do I want to go now? No, I don't want to go this way. I want to go down some nice lanes. And it's noisy out today, it's windy. And you know, it's quite a lovely bike just to plod around on. Now, I was watching their username Kate this morning as well, out on the RS 1050, which I'm going to get a go on. Am I looking forward to it? Well, you know what I mean? When I was 30, I'd have been like her, I'd have been hill-telling it down the road, having loads of fun. As you get older and fear sets in, who knows? But undoubtedly I will. I'd like to try the 660 against this, but is the 660 the rival? I don't think it is. You know, everyone's talking about the 660 being the rival to this. I don't think it is. I know the front brakes have had the Daytona brake nicked off it, haven't they? And that's why them front brakes are amazing on it. The Daytona brakes are brilliant. The back brake, I don't know what it is, but I may even nick it and put it on my NC. It is that good. It is, honestly. I know we're keeping going on about it, but it is that good. At night, if you see my first video, the lights, I never even turned the fog lights on. One of the comments put on, there's fog lights on it. Now, I don't know whether fog lights come as standard with the bike or whether they're an added extra. So I'll ask a few things on it. I'll go through a bit further on. I'm going to do a slightly different setting to what I do. So you'll see me ride and then I'll go into the stats on it, sat at my desk. Because there was a lot of stats on it. I think whoever buys this, as soon as you get on it, you're going to love it. But I would say, honestly, do not use it in rain mode. It deteriorates the bike. It deteriorates the riding on it. It just, honestly, it does. For me, it just, when I rode it home from Mules, I've got the video on it. I'm not going to put it out. I should do, really. Because I couldn't find a single thing I liked about it in rain mode. It just changed my perspective of the riding and handling of this bike. Oh, look at this, people. Oh, dear me. It's a pocket rocket. It's a pocket rocket, and it's a lovely adventure bike. Now, that's the side, where does it live? Do you know what I mean? Where does this bike actually live? Because that's where a lot of people are talking about. It's a bit too high, believe it or not, I think, to be a sports bike. It's got sports capabilities. You know, the suspension on it is amazing. The The power on this triple is amazing. The brakes are amazing. But are you going to feel like you do on your sports bike? No, you're not. You're going to. This is sitting really at the likes of the GSs, the GS 850s, and them sort of bikes, and the Tracers. That's where I think this bike lives, and that's going to be a hard one because this is on par with the Tracer 900, isn't it? For me. I haven't ridden the new Tracer 900. I've only ridden the old one, and the old one, my nephew's, is a pocket rocket. It is an absolutely lovely bike. So I must try and get a ride on one and see what I think. But I would not be ashamed at all to have this in my garage. And I can tell you now, just on a couple of minutes ride on it, you could sit in the seat for hours. It's going to be one of them seats that are really, really comfortable. And that's what I say about it. Standing up. You lean a bit forward over the bars when you stood up, but you can do it. It's not uncomfortable. And that's what I'm saying about, you look at the travel on the back of the bike, under the back wheel, between the back wheel and the actual undercowling of the seat. It's like a bloody motocross bike. It's like a CR500. The space in that, it is, must measure it. Fifth gear, 35 mile an hour. It's just wonderful. It just tootles along with no problem at all. Then if you want to open it up a little bit, and you want to get past driving Miss Daisy, you can do it easy. I'm absolutely blown away by it. You know, some bikes nowadays, all you 20, 30-year-olds now, you are so lucky what you have got in the pipeline for use. I mean, I love my old bikes that I had in the old days, but they honestly don't come close to these. They had power. They definitely had power like these. And some of them more. But they just didn't have the handling. They didn't have the electronics. They didn't have the inspiring security of safety on them. They didn't have tyres like you've got now. Absolutely love it. There is honestly nothing not to love about this bike. It will do motorways, it will do cruising. It will get your blood going. I should have gone the other way actually. Should have. I love the sound of that triple. It sounds daft. It sounds good, but it doesn't sound like the 1000cc triple. But it certainly handles like one. You wouldn't have any issues at all in wanting to keep up with the pack on this bike. And the down braking on it is good as well, so when you let your throttle off, it really does. Now, I should have got a better piece. I should have done it on that piece of road actually. A bit of dry road. I don't really want to do it on wet, although there's traction control and there's all sorts of different gadgets on this. Yeah, I think we'll go Budworth Heath. We've been down here a few times before. Roads down here are always really slippy and greasy, but they're absolutely beautiful roads to ride a tiger on. Grab this tiger by its tail and you're going to know about it. Yeah, I think you'd love it, people. Now, even talking to Jordan and Yules, the feedback on them, they're sold out. Basically, they're sold out of them already. And I can see why they're sold out. There's too many nice bikes, people. This is a problem now. They need to make some bad bikes so you realise how good the good bikes are, don't you? I've got to say, it's just put a big cheesy grin on my face. It's a weird thing about it. It's not a threatening bike. I think it's 104 brake horsepower. I'll go through all the stats on it, but it's over 100 brake on it. It doesn't feel intimidating at all. It doesn't feel like you worry about it. 4 little horses in the back there. We'll just nip past these now. Gently. Look at this, people. Wow. This is why you ride a bike. And if you're not out on your bike today, there's something wrong with you. Unless you're working, there is no excuse. Whatever bike you've got. A mighty road ahead of you. I think we'll do. Left down here. We haven't been down this way for a bit. They've even got Wellington buses going down that way. Didn't know that. Yeah, the self-cancelling indicators, they go off, but they take a few seconds. About a second after when you've turned around the corner and you straightened up. Isn't it great, eh? We've got next Sunday, is it? And the clocks go forward. We're in spring, people. All the trees are back to life. All you part-time bikers have taken your blankets off your bikes. You've checked your oil, you check your chain, you check your lights, which you should do. You check your tyres. You revved up your engines and you're out on the road to go. And that's what matters. And do you know something? It doesn't matter what speed you ride it. Because it's like this. Even at this, at 30 mile an hour, it's great. This suspension, I love this suspension. I get with people now, when they talk to me about the NC and the NC suspension, yeah, if it had this suspension on it, it would make a difference. And I think that may be a surprise. As we all know how much I love the NC, I will be getting another NC. Do I think this bike is better? Yes, I do, in certain ways, and no, I don't in other ways. And you know, that's the truth of it. They're apples and oranges. They're different bikes. And you've got to love the bike you love. That's it. Doesn't matter what it is. I know people with little Vespas 150cc Vespas, they wouldn't sit on a GS, they wouldn't sit on an NC, they wouldn't swap it for anything else because they love that bike. And that's what matters. What matters is the enjoyment you get on what you're riding. Because I think a lot to do with a bike is how it makes you feel and how confident it makes you feel when you're riding it. That brake not even touching me front, honestly. I know you hear me keep going on about it. It honestly, even though the bike is quite top heavy when you pushing it round, when you're riding it in the vents, you don't feel it at all. It feels the opposite. And the faster you go on it, the lighter it feels. Passing the Anderton boat lift now. Been with me many a times down here. I must go down these. Some of them roads down there, see where they go. They undoubtedly go into the wilderness. And there's nothing better than just having a little play out, is there? And I think what I'm also going to do, I'm definitely going to go and do myself an advanced driving licence. I'm going to book myself in for it. I was disappointed at myself coming off last week. It's the first time in 31 years I worked it out. I've not hit the tarmac. But it happens to us all, and that's, you can't stop it. And the be all and end all, don't worry over it. Because we'll be going out, we'll probably be going out around that bend again today. Let's hope we stay upright. So I've only got to round about dinner time. Get her back, and with a bit of luck, you people who watch it, who want a Triumph, will come out and have a ride of it. And inevitably, you'll buy it. Because once you ride it, it's like me, you can't find anything wrong with it. There was nothing wrong with the bike. It's a lovely, lovely bike. And this is a bit of a thing now, because I think looking at the age groups that are going to buy this, it's like my NC. I know 30-year-olds, maybe even 40-year-olds are not going to really go out in drones for my bike. And I think the same with this. I think this bike is one of them where maybe you're starting out and you're building up to the big bike. This is a bike that'd be really, really good for you if you want to play a bit, you want to do some touring on it. Now, the only negative I would say is I don't know what it's going to be like for fitting luggage on the back. And, you can carry passengers, but it's when you put it on the back, I'd have to see it because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the accessories they do. But putting a back box on it or putting a passenger on it, it very much feels like an adventure bike for one. That's my personal view on it. I think this is a bike that you get a back box, a little tent, stick it on the back, or your Airbnb, and off you go. I would definitely, if I bought it, I would put some crash bars on it. I'm not being funny nowadays. It's silly not two people. Them accessories will stop the bike being written off if you do fall over. And just the smallest fall on one of these bikes, it'll probably be classed as a cat A and it'll be wrote off. I've got bloody bug in my eye. I had it last time at this place. There's loads of them because it's farmland. Let's get my inside visor down. Oh, you know when you get that bug stuck in your eye, it's nothing worse than it, is it? And then you try to stick a great big black leather glove in your eyeball to get rid of it. Really common sense, isn't it? Part of riding. It's great. And you can see now, you can bang on the throttle, you can do loads of speed, and then you can just fourth gear trundle down these lanes. You can just enjoy yourself on it. Quick shifter, not even use the clutch. Okay, take your time with the and riding slow on it. You can see there as well. I've still got that thing in my eye. Uh, riding slow on it. You'd have to ride it to understand when I say it looks a low bike, but you feel as though you're sat up above everything. It is fantastic. I think you're going to see a few of these out on the road. And getting back to what I got off the, I'm terrible for it, getting off the subject of who's going to buy these bikes. I think people my age who were on the big GSs, who were on the big Versus, who were on the big 1200cc, 1000cc bikes, and they have that now. The weight of them. This would be absolutely ideal. And I'll tell you now, you've got all the power that them bikes have got. The problem with it, it's very, very addictive. As you start hearing that throttle, you start revving it, it just makes you drive. And it's like I say with these bikes, I have a little bit of a play on them, but I never really. I couldn't take them to the limit. That's the truth of it. I couldn't take this bike to the limit on the roads. Most of these sort of bikes you couldn't. And if you did, you're really asking for trouble because you're not on a track. And even on a track with good tyres and everything else, they slide. Roads, you know what I mean? They're great for fun, but common sense prevails. Because I don't really class myself a bad rider. I'm not an aggressive rider. I like having a play. I think like all of us, we have a minute where we have a buzz, we get a nice bit of a road and then we start throttling it. But then you get further down the road, a mile down the road, and then you just going along like this with your cruise control on. Absolutely. Relaxing your arms. It's absolutely fabulous. You could even have your coffee cup there. Do a back break, Tom. Have a coffee cup there. Have your brew, lift your lid up, and have your brew as you drive. It's just, I love it, people. There is just nothing not to like about this bike. And here we go. Just look there now. That's one finger. And you can see, look. The brakes on it are just absolutely stunning. Absolutely amazing. And again, really comfortable bike, really easy bike. It'd be easy for filtering this bike as well. Uphill, on a bend. Love it. And then you've got instant power when you want it. It handles really well in the bends as well. Whether that jiggery pokery stuff with the lean angle IMU on it makes a difference with it, which I would say it does. It just feels so light. And it's one of them, you'd play with it, wouldn't you? You'd just play with it and set it how you like it. Or even better, go to a professional, get someone professional who sets up your bikes for your weight. If you're not going to ride it with anyone on it, take it down to one of these places and get it set up for you. Then you can really turn around and say how good the suspension is. You'll really get to know. Even I haven't done it, and I may do that on one of my next bikes. Like I say, I think on my next NC, I will be paying for an upgrade on the suspension, back and front. And I'll bring that to you. And it's one of them, I think I'm just going to take it to a professional. Look at that Sirocco there. Nice little Porsche. And you see how high we are now. We're next to a Suzuki, so you're quite high up on it. You do feel well above everyone else when you're on it. I used to have one of these in silver, the same wedge as well, G wedge. In the day, lovely car. Never let you down either. Now, let's just it's absolutely got more than enough juice on this bike to do everything you want. You just won't have any issues at all with overtaking anywhere. You know, fifth or sixth gear, it just pulls. And it's progressive, it's not scared. Do you know, I'm going down here, I don't know where it goes. I want to go, I've seen this lane, I just want to go down it. That nice house, look at it. Where's it go? It's a dead end. Oh no. Oh no. I thought it was going to be a cracking little road. Oh, hang on, did we go down it? No, we've got to turn around. What a shame, eh? What's it like for turning around? Easy enough. Oh, how disappointing, people. Sometimes you go down a lane and you want it, and I wonder if it's a green lane, this actually. That gate where it opens at the end. Lovely little houses down here, isn't there? I'd like one of these. All right, people, in my favourite accessory store, J&S, four ways calf, which is, it's a 10 out of 10, the four ways, to be honest. That second gear is just, are we busy? Oh no, we've got a table there. Oh my god, look at that bad boy. Let's oh, there we go, Mighty NC. That's what we like to see. It looks better nick than mine, that. Is it new? Stand is dead easy to get to. Getting off, like I say, really, stand on the peg, off, and there we go. Fabulous bike. There is nothing not to like about that bike at all. Nothing. Them Road 5 tyres are fabulous. I love the adjustments on these as well. I do much prefer these adjustments on bikes. Brakes are sublimed on it. There's just nothing not to like about it. And like I say, you know, you look at it next to that GSX, but when you're riding it, you feel much, much higher. Much, much higher. Right, breakfast time, and then we'll head back. Thank you for watching. It's been absolutely... Thank you to Yules again. Triumph, Manchester, Jordan, and the whole of Yules for letting me ride these bikes. And I hope you like my reviews, you know, the pure raw. But I can't help but look, I can't not look. That's got the full pack on it. So they've spent some dosh on that one. For sale. Oh. There we go. Paul, why are you selling it? You getting the new one? And he looks after that, doesn't he? Get something to eat before we go. Better take my camera off. And before we go there, let's go and have a look at this. You've got to put a Lotus in there, haven't we? Because I've got a few people that really, hi mate. That's a bit of a beast, isn't it? Oh lordy, lordy. That is definitely a Venus flytrap for me. Beautiful looking though. Aren't they much bigger than what they were? When you look at the old Lotuses, they were tiny. Mind you, them tyres are a bit bald. They're looking a bit dodgy, them on there. Very nice. Right. Right, people. We've had a lovely breakfast at J&S. I've met Paul, another one of my subscribers, who actually bought me a coffee. And he bought me another one. He won't let me buy him one. And Paul is the owner of the NC750 that you'll see in this video about this. So now we're taking the mighty Tiger back. But before we do, because I'm just a glutton for punishment, we'll go a slightly different way. See, Paul. Because it is a nice bit of road anyway, to be quite honest with you. And then we'll head back to Triumph in Manchester. And Paul has given us a great little idea for keeping steam out of my helmet. So I will show you that as we go along. But this Tiger 800, people, it's a fabulous bike. Now, the one thing I would say, you know, I think I've said it on the way down here, I would love this suspension and these brakes on my NT. Very nice of him there. So this last week, people, where we went on the mighty NC and we went around the bend, not this one, it's a little bit further up. I do hate seeing dead things in the road. I just think it's a waste of life, I really do. But you can see why we like coming down this road anyway. Look at that, oh my God. And luckily we've got a car that's forcing us to go a bit slower than we normally do. We come up here now, it's a sharp left-hand bend. And this is the one where we went off. So we're down to about the same, we're down to 38 now. So we're down to roughly about the same speed round the bend. And this is where I accelerated there out of it. And it went over. So there we go, people. We survived the bend a second time. I've beat the Nemesis now. It's never going to scare me again. And we'll just do a bit of riding now. I'll shut up and I'll mix some of these lovely roads in with the stats on the bike. Because this is what you should be doing on them. See people. Enjoyed every minute of it. Best bits. Quality bits. The suspension is supplied. The tyres, the road 5s. Tempted to even put them on my bike. They're that good. There she is. Take her back now. Take her down some of the lovely lanes. Got a brand new bike, aren't you? It would be absolutely fantastic to talk to the engineers who built these. Right, people. Oh, there we go. Just can't get my leg over there. We're back at Yule's, just around the corner. I'm just gonna put some go-go juice in it. Give them back how they give it me. Let's just pull the bike up straight. Lean it against my hip. How much does it cost me? For about 80 miles. A full tank. A full tank of pleasure, people. Let's just hold that down, just drop her back down, make sure she don't fall over. Let's have a look how much it costs. £6.98. Just over 1 gallon for 80 miles. Can't knock that, people. Right, people. 2 minutes from Yules. This is the sad thing, you always have to give them back. It's a gate. Thank you so much again to Yules, Triumph, Jordan, for giving me the opportunity to ride this Tiger 800 Sports. I do love it, it's a lovely balance bike as well. And like I say now, the quick shifter, 27 miles an hour, just slightly let off the revs, change the gear easily. So that's my final time on the 800 Sports, the Tiger. Honestly, people, 9 out of 10. For me, I must start doing like a little spreadsheet on which is the best. A lovely, lovely bike. And our last look at her, there she is. She's going to be available at Yules and Manchester for a test ride. Come down and ride it. That's the only way you're ever going to know how good these bikes are. There's no other way you're going to know. You've got to come out and try it, people. Birchwood Biker, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.